everything you can think of.
Yeah. It's getting better too. Like when I was a kid, it wasn't really much, but over the years they made it up into like a really nice like downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's always a trip to me of how, like you just said, oh, in Illinois, I'm like, no, it can't be in Illinois. But it's right there. Yeah, and I should be able to relate being from Augusta, where Augusta's in Georgia, North Augusta's in South Carolina.
Okay.
And I lived on both sides.
Cause that's it's a part of Illinois that's called East St. Louis.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But if you're not from there, you would all call it St. Louis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got to go across once you cross the bridge, you cross the Mississippi River, and now you're in Illinois. And it literally might only take like 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's we got the Savannah River.
Okay, yeah. So yep.
It divides us all the way down.
Just like that. That's funny. And people, I don't know how it is now, but like if you from St. Louis, you don't really fuck with East St. Louis.
Oh yeah,
and if you East St. Louis, you don't really fuck with St. Louis like that.
Dog. 803 versus 706. It was real growing up. Crazy because I grew up and was raised on the 803 side, but did high school on the 706 side.
Okay.
So I got people from everywhere.
Yeah,
but no, that was a real thing. Like we wasn't no Crips or Bloods or nothing like that. But it was some on site type stuff growing up.
Yeah.
You know, you meet up at the club for that reason.
That's okay.
And we came up in the era, crunk juice.
Yeah.
Lil Jon, where you had
it was a fight segment in the club.
You had instructions on how to properly fight and how to get it going.
Yo.
Lil Jon would stop the track. What's up? I want you to look at that motherfucker.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Let him know you ain't never scared. And what we do? We ain't never scared. We ain't never scared. We are not gonna out.
Bro,
that's hilarious.
That is
running
funny.
around the club, fighting,
exactly how
throwing
that shit
elbows,
was.
kicking, pushing.
Exactly how that shit
What
was.
a time to be alive.
But you know what though? What was as ignorant and as rowdy as that was, at least most of the time, niggas kept the fighting like in the club. Like niggas would fight in the club. Mm-hmm. At least in my experience, right? It was very rarely that niggas would fight in the club and then it would be a shooting outside the club. Yeah. In my experience. Like I'm not saying it never happened, but I had never been around where the fight broke out in the club, fight is over, and now after the club, niggas are still like lingering, like looking for get back and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. You're not from Cincinnati.
But I'm saying I'm saying 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it happened. Yeah. But luckily it ain't happened when I was there.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was one time. Niggas tried to jump my homie. I don't know if I ever told this story to you, but I told this story before. Niggas tried to jump my homie, and I ain't never been the fighting ass nigga or whatever.
In the club?
Just in general, like I ain't know.
No. They tried
fighting.
They
I'm
tried
about
to jump
tell
in
jokes,
the club.
nigga. Huh?
You're gonna kiki your way right the fuck out of something.
I'm a master diffuser now, but nah. So
you gotta have that.
But my nigga was like, this was my homie, cause I'm like the smallest one out of all my high school niggas, right? Cause you know Trav, he big as shit. He about 6'3". My other nigga Kerry, that nigga like 6'5", but he was like he the nigga who loved to like hang out with security and shit. And they always, if you had on the black security shirt, like them niggas would like fight for fun in the club and shit. Like that would be like they weekend workout.
They know they gonna win.
Yeah, because they like a gang. Like basically, you know what I'm saying? So he always hang out. He wasn't security, but he'll hang out with the security niggas. And I just like by proxy, I guess like I was cool with the security niggas, but I wasn't with the scuffling and fighting shit. Like y'all niggas do that, I'll be over here. Yeah. Like talking to some hoes or something. Like you know what I'm saying? So I remember nigga, we in the joint. I'm actually home from school. Mm-hmm. So I probably was like 19. So I'm not in high school, I'm in college, but I'm home for like Christmas break or something. And it's me there, Carrie there. I was talking to a girl and her friend, and all of a sudden it was like the Lil Jon segment.
Yeah.
So you already knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I seen some niggas over yonder in front of the paid in full sign where you take the pictures and shit like that.
Yeah.
Niggas was holding up, 20s and 50s and 100s and
You
all
can
that.
feel it. You can feel it in your tummy like this.
That's what I'm saying. So I look over there, I see that. Lil Jon playing in the back, DJ about to do the segment. I'm like, man, somebody about to try to rob these niggas, man. I'm talking to the girls. We out the way at the moment because the shit is way over there. Music start playing. I'm looking for my homie, this nigga Carrie. I'm like, where this nigga at? He over with security, just chopping it up. A fight break out. Niggas tried to take their money. The fight is moving like a tornado.
Yeah.
Like through a Oklahoma neighborhood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it's like a Tasmanian devil dust bowl, and it's just moving from this edge of the club to the middle to the edge of this and that.
And that bitch grows.
So yeah, right? Cause this is also the point in time where niggas who might have beef with other niggas, but they're not necessarily fighting. Like now they like, oh yeah, I'm about to just steal on this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You had a segue. Everybody bouncing around.
Might as well.
It's a black mosh pit, basically. So I'm talking to the chicks, man. We see the fight coming. We try to like maneuver and anticipate where it's not gonna go or whatever. And we do that successfully. And then I look over.
You did tell this story. The stress.
I look over.
What did you see when you looked
Bro, I successfully sidestepped the bullshit. I look over, bro. I see my nigga squaring up versus like 6 or 7 niggas.
Of course.
I gotta fucking fight now. I'm not trying to fight,
me.
bro.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I go
Give me
over.
just 1 minute.
I go over to my homie. I'm like, bro, like, what's going on? He like, bro, these bitch ass niggas. He hyper shit. He big and he hype now.
Yeah.
All these bitch ass niggas over here, cuz one of them tried to swing on me, nigga. I'm about to fuck these niggas up. I'm like, who niggas? These niggas?
All these niggas?
8 niggas?
Together?
All of them?
The group of niggas?
Plural? Right, nigga. It's me and him,
It's
bro.
just us.
Cause security is trying to
Damn.
break up like the actual fight that popped everything off.
Yeah.
So now this is like a separate subsect of a fight.
Got your own pod over here.
These niggas is like, yo, he's squaring up. I'm looking at the niggas. I'm not mad. So now I gotta like manufacture like anger and shit. And it was so funny because it felt like a cartoon because like these like 6 or 7 niggas was like formed a semicircle like around us. And like they stepping
like a
one at a
campfire.
time in unison towards us, right? That's like
They was
so
doing the bad video.
it was just so nerve wracking, bro. Because it was like, bro, just start already. Like, so,
Oh my God.
hey, bro, just start swinging, bro.
Start the fight.
So
Waiting on.
they really keyed in on him. So they really not paying attention to me, even though they could see that we together.
Yeah.
But like most of the anger and the punches and shit is going towards him. And honest to God, I didn't even throw a punch. I was just like gripping niggas and like throwing niggas like off of him. Cause they was really trying to jump him. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
And at one point, this nigga, this was like back when they used to throw parties in like halls and like, you know, like ballroom type shits. So there would be carpet and then there would be like a dance, like the wooden dance floor that was like a couple of inches up. The nigga tripped over this, right?
Who?
That's
You wanna
my man.
Oh,
he tripped over that shit and he like punching niggas and shit like that. And he fell, and that's like the cardinal rule in a jumping.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to in an ambush, right?
Don't go down.
You don't want to fall. So now I'm trying to pick this nigga up, like yo, get like as quick as possible.
Yeah.
So as I'm bending down to try to like grab him off the ground, I start feeling like this is so funny because like I started feeling like miniature like punches on the back of my head, but they felt so soft.
That's how
like
it feels.
I don't know if it was like the adrenaline or if they was just really. It felt like it was like a 5-foot nigga like trying to punch me. Like,
crazy.
It was the adrenaline for sure.
And so like I remember helping him off the ground, and then when he got off the ground, it was a nigga who wasn't on our team, who was like kind of like still on the ground. And this is how I know I'm not a fighter, because I kicked him in the face, and I had on Timberland boots, and I felt really bad about it. Like, you know,
First that nigga, fuck you. Oh damn.
Hey, I can't believe I did
like
that.
I felt because I know it hurt.
Yeah.
Like I know
I fucked you
I
up.
know it hurt.
I'm so sorry.
And I'm not on no violent shit like that.
He gonna feel that later. Hey.
And as soon as like that happened, and my homie got up, he was like, "I'm good." He was like, "Am I good? I'm good." Like, hey, you straight, you straight. It was like some blood on. It was like blood on my shirt or some shit. He was like, "You cool? You cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. Like that ain't mine. That's not mine." And I looked back up, and it was like all them niggas just like faded into dust. Like nobody was there.
Yeah.
Everybody was gone, and like the shit was over. It was literally like a tornado for real.
Yeah.
We got the fuck out of there though.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like after that shit happened, we was like, all right, we got to dip. And we was like, bro. He was like, he drove that night. He was like, bro, when we get down these steps, remember where we parked? We about to book it, nigga. Cause you just never know, like, who or what is waiting for you, like, on the exit.
Yeah, why
you
did they leave like that? You know?
Nigga, we sprinted to that car so fucking fast. Nigga, we got in that bitch, bro. That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
Good memories.
Good memories.
Good memories is crazy.
That was an era, man.
Good memories is crazy.
I could go. I'm not about to, but I could go because I grew up at the epicenter of crunk juice, Augusta. Like,
and you was yeah, I was gonna say you was like really in the south too. So.
Like Pastor Troy.
Oh yeah, he was one of them ones too.
Pastor Troy performed at the bowling alley in Augusta.
That nigga we used to be everywhere.
Yo,
Like
that's
this
funny.
is before he was
Nigga, why
introduced
are
to
you
the world.
fucking here?
You know what I'm saying? Lil Jon and the East Side Boys used to come through with. Do you remember they used to drink out of the gas containers?
Yeah. That's
Like that shit was cool. It's just like
crazy.
That's
Hey,
the
could you
era.
imagine though, just being like, nigga, is that Pastor Troy? Like
Yes.
you nigga bowling strikes
Yes.
and shit. What the fuck he doing here? What he
Performing
And-
when he ready.
and when I say live,
Yeah.
Buddy was always just on. It's like, bro,
I ain't never seen that nigga live.
we're in the fucking grocery store. Why are you here performing?
Yes, man. Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, anyway, my bad. That was a crazy, like, just tangent, but that's hilarious.
That was good. It was nostalgic. Takes me back.
Speaking of nostalgia, right? All right. This is like the super second half of the show. No, this is not another rabbit hole. It's not.
Rapid fire, babe.
Like I said, we don't have a lot of time left, but the main part of what I wanted to do was kind of like I said, like build an idea like on the fly. Do y'all have anything that you are working on, you're stuck at, or you're like in the beginning stages of, that you would like to take a few minutes to, build something on the fly? And it, obviously it's not going to be the whole thing, maybe just a portion of it. And I say that because I have my shit written down, so I know exactly what I want to do, but I just want to give y'all the opportunity, if you have anything, if you want to share anything, or if y'all...
Well, because it's on me first, right? Okay. So I have a few ideas.
Okay.
I know in the beginning I spoke about building out my business model as a communications coach. So that is definitely something that I'm already in the progress of working on. As far as the administrative aspect of things, the LLCs and all of that, that's been locked in because, my company's been my company since forever. But as far as focusing all of my attention on like what exactly, who is my target audience? What is it that makes me unique outside of the entity that I'm currently with? Why come to me as opposed to going there? You know, that is what I'm working on locking in to place. From the creative art side, something I didn't share in the beginning, I've been accepted to the Fine Arts, Masters of Fine Arts program at SCAD to begin the winter quarter coming up in January.
Fire. Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
Congratulations.
Man, 2 scholarships. Come on now.
That's fire.
So I had to submit some of my work.
Okay.
And so what I've been working on, I've had this for years, but what I've been working on is a short film.
Okay.
Which essentially would be the opening scene of the movie that I want to produce. So I've done a lot of work with it, character development, have all the people in place. It's just a matter of me having the people to assist me in bringing that dream to light.
Gotcha.
That's there. On the tech side of things,
Come on, sides.
you know, I'm telling you, that phone right there,
They know.
full. Full. Along the lines of how you have Uber and Lyft, when you're out and about, okay, from the safety aspect of it, how, and I must say, since we're putting this on tape, this didn't just solely come from me. I was a part of creating the idea, but what better way to put it out there than right now? So shout out to everybody who knows who they are. From the safety aspect of it, when you're out and about, a safe way, when you drove to go out, but now you lit and you need to safely get back home, you call an Uber or Lyft. But how does your car get back home? What if there was a service that you could call, like a designated driver or someone who could just go retrieve your vehicle, because you're not even over there anymore. You done went back to the kickback, to the after, and you took an Uber back home, but your car is still across town. What if there was a service to get your car safely back to the house? So that's just a general idea of something that I believe if it was fed into could be a thing, because I've been that person who I gotta go get my car.
I have a question. How would the team of retrievers, how would they get the keys?
So that's a great question, because I was trying, where I was getting stuck was, where do they leave your keys after they drop it off? But I was thinking that there would be some type of compartment or something that you would have to work out to where you leave the keys, they would have access to get them,
Okay.
etc. But
It's almost like a how you pick up a Turo, something like that. I don't know if you have, like Turo is like.
but the keys are already in there.
Yeah.
Something like that. You would have to have a spare, because in the case where you just didn't know that was going to end up being your night and you still got the keys with you, then that would kind of work against you. So that is a workaround. That's something that needs to be solved for.
Because that was the first thing because that is a great idea. I would just be thinking of like, because where it would really come in clutch is like you said, like I didn't really think I was gonna get lit, but now I'm lit, but I am responsible enough in my litness to know that I shouldn't drive.
Right.
So let me Uber to wherever, to the crib, but my car is still wherever my car is. But like, you know, most people, if you got your house key or your fob or whatever, like all your keys on the same shit. So that would just be my only thing. Like, damn, well, how do they come to my crib to get the keys and then go, or you just like how would, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I would kind of think of that could be complicated to work around. Like if you didn't plan on getting drunk, like I could see if you planned on getting drunk or getting high or whatever, and you know for a fact beforehand, like, all right, let me set up the joint and I'm gonna put my spare right here.
Yeah.
But what if it's like a situation where it's like, I ain't trying to drive drunk.
You was bouncing around.
Yeah. You know.
That is something that would have to be figured out. But maybe that's how that leaves us the opportunity to developed that idea?
I wonder if it can be because by the time for some people it is I'm gonna call Uber simply because I don't want to drive around the city, so I'm here. Let's just say for sake of conversation, we're here. We decide to go to Edgewood from here, right? While we're not intoxicated now, we just don't want to drive over there. But if you're in a situation where it's like I'm going to a thing and I'm gonna drive to this thing, you have no expectations. But then throughout the night, you're like, okay, here's the next step. Here's the next spot. I'm already faded, but I'm still going to go. What if it could be a catch point there and a joint service where it's like, I'm going to use this particular service because they can not only Uber me to my next spot, but I can leave my keys with them so that they can then come back to get my car. Because I'm already in this Uber. I know I was too drunk to drive to the second spot from the first one. So because I need them to take me to the second spot, I'll just leave my keys. And then wherever I go throughout the night, I know that they will get my car back to me.
Yeah.
So it would have to be a situation where it's like, your target audience can't be everybody through the night. It's got to be a very specific somebody, and it's going to have to be the person that's already, before they leave for the second spot, they're already there. Because the keys, especially now, right? Because the further technology goes, eventually we're not going to need a key. It's going to just be on our phones or on a watch or on a bracelet.
Some type of app, yeah.
Right? At that point, I could see like application sharing, right? Which with technology and like bots and all of that stuff, that can be a little sticky. Right now, though, the remote start, you can't just leave your key in the car because then somebody can just come and take the car, right? So you can't just leave the key right now in the car. But if you have a service where they are your Uber to your next spot, you just leave the keys.
Or what if now this would,
as you start talking about it, it sounds good until you get ready to
yeah,
say
because
it.
what I was thinking of is almost like a physical like safe deposit box type of like an Amazon drop off kind of thing, but you'd have to strategically place them to where you park here, or maybe it's a thing where it's like it's tech, but maybe what comes with the tech is like actual parking lots or something where you could where so that way you can kind of scale it.
Cars are designated.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like you park here, you put your key there, and now you just go do whatever the fuck it is you're gonna do around the city.
Yeah.
But the designated driver is the one who comes to your lockbox, goes to your car in your spot, drive it back to your crib or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's, to me, that's when you were explaining the idea, the first thing that popped in my mind was like, how about the key though? How is the key gonna get to the, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, maybe that could be like a thing where not only is it the app, but you also have like a physical garage or like a place or something like that where.
With that idea, though, I think it goes back to the first thought of yours, which is you have to be able to set that up at the top of the night.
Yeah.
Right? But you mentioned lockbox, so okay.
Unless you like put them around the city at like
sure
places like Deep Ellum or Edgewood.
Yeah.
And that's just like a place where it's known for people to fucking drink and get fucked up.
Yeah.
That's a great way to test it out by using
Popular spots,
like
yeah.
My bad though.
No, you're fine. You mentioned a lockbox because I'm thinking something about this key, right? These little keyless starts, right? They really fuck shit up for us. But hey, you mentioned lockbox, and I went to the thought of like, okay, I done went to the first spot. I'm lit. I'm either gonna ride with a friend or I'm gonna call an Uber. Fine. What if there was a lockbox in a car, right? I can put my key inside the lockbox. Just go with me. I'm about to go somewhere.
Let's go.
I imagine our technology to be so good that I can put my key in this box
and open the lockbox with the app.
Yes, but before we get there, the key, once it's in the box, how can I say this? Once it's in the box, once you close the box, the connection between the key and the starter is cut off while the key's in the box. Because then that protects the safety of the car just being able to be driven away because the key is still in the car.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
But once it's put in that box and it is locked by a code that you either can physically punch in or you can unlock it from your phone, like you can give it to the person, the service, right? They can unlock it. Once it's open, then that connection between the starter and the key is back on. But that could protect kind of everybody involved while still giving the access.
Some technology that I've seen is if you've driven a Tesla, there's a card that they have, and you have to place it around the gear shaft right there, and that's how you crank up the car.
Oh, okay.
Something like that could be used to access the lockbox.
Yeah.
I like both ideas individually. I like the idea of setting it up. Like you can go ahead and set it up when you know that you're about to be bouncing around. Like you said, it's not you can't anticipate everybody using it.
Right.
But just as we have all of these other apps, that would be the one for when you're in that moment. You know what this night is about to be. You go ahead and order it. And now it's set up, and that's where the lockbox ideas come in. Or that parking lot. I like that parking lot idea because that's another stream of income.
Right.
With the parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would be just in terms of thinking of like the competition, what would be the advantage of driving your own shit somewhere and then bouncing around versus just Ubering for all of it?
Well, again, it's for the person who didn't realize that was the night.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
Because we've all been in that space.
Gotcha.
Me now, personally, I trust me when I do, and I want my car with me. So yes, I'm driving drunk. Okay.
Are you the guy who drives
mama
better?
Watch this, mama, I love you, and I mean well. I just, I like my car with me. Sorry.
Do you drive better after you've been drinking?
I feel like I do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I go to another level of concentration. I'm not the wild driver, like, we out here. I'm not that guy.
Hey,
I
yo.
lock in.
You went to school for theater? You went to school for theater, right? Yeah. I see it.
Oh, it's coming out a little bit.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, man.
Putting that degree to use,
That's
boy.
funny.
Yeah, so I think that would be, there's been many of nights that if I could have done it differently, if I had something like that, it would have saved me from waking up the next day like, how did I get home? And then from that, I'm spiraling right now, but you start questioning the people around you, like,
You let me do
y'all
this?
let me drive?
Yeah.
I was just as fucked up as you.
I can't trust you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think from a safety aspect, I think it would be a really cool addition to this day and age that we have as far as keeping people safe.
Quiet as it's kept, though. God, that was so auntie like.
Quiet as
Quiet as
it's
it's kept.
Quiet. Was it quiet and is it kept? It's what we need to know.
Shut the fuck up and let it go.
Oh, shoot. I almost wonder, God, if you scale this properly, you could do both. You could have the designated parking lots, right, where people go, and it's kind of just like a just in case. Because in the designated parking lot, I also say they can still get back to their car when they're ready. If they can make it back to their car and they're like, you know what, I parked here just in case, but I'm actually good.
Yeah.
So let me get back to my car.
Yeah.
You would have those spots. But then there's still an option in the same app under the same service where, didn't know my night was going to end up like this.
Yeah.
But the way it's heading, let me go ahead and now set this feature up. You could actually do both.
True.
Same company, two different services, two different opportunities.
Yeah, just like in the Uber app, you have Uber X.
Correct.
Black, so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
select your tiers
Mm-hmm.
in there. And of course, with a startup, for a lot of people, it's not about sustainability as far as lasting until
Sure.
the end of time.
It's
You
fine.
want to catch traction
Yep.
and have someone like Uber or Lyft come
Yep.
in and throw you that major bag, and then you go do something else. So that I think that's something that could catch fire if we were able to connect with the right tech people.
I'm over here thinking hard as shit.
Uh,
Golly.
yeah.
No, I like
Yeah.
that though. I
do
like
too,
that though.
actually. I also really love technology, so I'm very like,
Yeah.
how far could this actually go? Because this could actually, this could go some places.
Yeah, man. I mean, it came from a similar setting. It was a powwow of just throwing things around. Coincidentally, we were inebriated at the time, and everybody was just throwing ideas in the pot.
Yeah.
And I threw that idea out there, and we just started cooking. You know, I can't remember the original idea because it wasn't specifically get your car to the house. I think it was more of like a delivery because when I moved in my last place in Dallas, I had a huge mirror. And you saw my car, mirror getting in that car, right? And I wasn't trying to pay for a delivery. So what did I do? I ordered a Uber SUV.
Oh, just had them.
And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
slid it in the back.
Yeah.
So that's where my idea came from. Like, I was thinking like delivery services, and as we were chopping that up, it evolved into designated drivers and da da da. So that's where we are with that now.
Gotcha.
I like it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. You got anything else, or is that like?
I mean, those are the top three.
Okay.
Those are the top three. I do have more. To the point that I made earlier about when an idea comes to, if you don't use it, it will go to someone else. In my grad program, I developed a HBCU tour program for rising. You know how huge the exposure of HBCU is now. This was back in 2008. People went on it like that. Now you got everybody got a clothing brand. It's my wave, dog. Like, so the idea was to target from rising juniors in high school to, say freshmen, sophomores at community colleges who are still interested in transferring over to major universities. And it hit home for me because I grew up in Augusta, Georgia, where we had Payne College, which is an HBCU, but it's no presence. So I didn't really get exposed to it. Although my dad graduated from South Carolina State, I probably went to homecoming one time. You know what I mean? And how I ended up at Southern University is a crazy story in itself, and we won't go off into that right now, but it's the greatest decision I ever made. And it could have not happened because I wasn't exposed to it. So my motivation behind it was PWIs are commercialized.
Absolutely.
We should be exposed to the institutions that were created for us. So that's where it all stemmed from. And I put together this entire process of what the tour would look like and where we would start out and make our way throughout the rest of the country, start stopping at historical sites, et cetera, et cetera. And I think it's still a lane for that to be developed because I hadn't seen it out there. It was going to be in association with the 100 Black Men of America.
Okay.
And, at that time I'd already pledged, so Alpha Phi Alpha would be involved. And I just came out here to Atlanta and got into the industry, and that idea kind of faded away. So, yeah, man, I got endless ideas of things
I got you.
that we
That's
could
dope.
chop up.
Dope.
Yeah.
You anything on the horizon there?
No, not anything that.
Food trucks. Oh,
That's
just,
funny.
Theater major over here.
As much of a joke that is or not.
right.
I think this is for the people. I think people who want to start restaurants would be really great on this, because we could go through like cuisines and menus and vibes and energy and all that.
Taste testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I think people who are in the restaurant business would or want to get into it, I think they would be great guests also. That's just a sidebar for me.
Yeah.
I think your idea is great. You have a beautiful brain. Because what I'm about to say is like,
And now she gonna call me stupid. Go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
no, I've never called you stupid out loud.
See?
I understand why you said that. I think what could maybe what could also be good in a space like this is actually, to his point around taste testing, is actually dish ideas, because
I said menu.
not menu though, individual individual dishes. Like, okay, I saw, I don't know, a blueberry lemon cheesecake. Or like, I want to do that. I'm trying to think about like, what are my like less bold ingredients? I know I'm gonna have lemon, and I'm gonna have blueberry, and I'm gonna have some cream cheese. But like, what other things could really make that pop? Could it be like, is it just vanilla? Is it just the vanilla bean? Like, when I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about building something like a recipe.
Like signature dishes.
Signature dishes that make sense, but because people have all types of palates. While I love you, you do not have a very elevated palate. You have a very...
What is that? Wait a minute. Rabbit hole got to be like a segment.
It should. It should.
Everybody gets up to 3 rabbit hole challenges per episode or some shit. Because in my routine, absolutely, I agree. I eat the same shit. But if I'm somewhere, nigga, I'm trying shit. Or maybe I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean?
Some would consider me picky. Like,
Okay.
And it comes from a place of like, I know what food should taste like.
Okay.
So when I taste something, I'm like, are you sure this is what?
Oh, you're like the Karen of food.
Well, but it's also because I cook. You can't tell me that this is supposed to be macaroni and cheese.
Oh, come on now.
And
Don't mess
it's
that up.
soupy.
Oh.
I don't taste anything but milk. It's not a speck of black pepper. Maybe it's white pepper, but I don't taste that either.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, it's like, you're like, yeah, that was cool. I'm probably gonna be like, no, it was that was nasty. But your palate is just...
Okay.
You know what I
So
mean? Like,
okay. So if you're, that to me sounds like, and I'll relate it to sports because I get what you're saying now.
okay.
If you're saying, if you and I went to a baseball game, to the naked eye or the casual, everybody look like they doing the same shit. Barry Bonds swing looked like Joe Schmo swing. But if I'm watching it, 2 totally different
Correct.
levels.
Correct.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I got you.
Absolutely.
The way I broke it down is you're tasting the food, she's tasting the ingredients.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I know when there's an ingredient. So a good friend of mine, he swears smoked paprika does not have a taste. He swears it.
Smoked.
And he talks about me because I'm going to smoked paprika something down. Okay. If there is something where smoked paprika is in my recipe, the recipe's not complete without the smoked paprika. For him, it's like, you can't taste it. Like, you're imagining flavor from that. I know that's not true. And we go back and forth about this it's a thing. I know what it tastes like. I know what it does to food. Regular people will never know.
Yeah,
They
no,
wouldn't
I
know
get that.
one
I
way
got
or
that.
the other.
That's like You almost, I mean, basically, you just saying you have like on the cooking shows, like how chefs can distinguish like what's in this or what's not in this or what's missing from this, or you put too much of this.
Yeah.
Or this is when they do that, when they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like regular niggas is just like, oh, this is either fire or this, meh. You know what I'm
So
saying?
when I mentioned building a recipe in a platform like this, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
talking about like.
I got you.
You can
Well,
build a
nigga,
menu,
I mean, if you here, you could do that.
Well, yeah, but I would need other people with
I
me
second
who
that.
can.
No, I'm saying if you're
I'm gonna cook for you. That's where this is.
Hey, this has been a great
I
night.
can-
Appreciate it. We gonna get
my work here is done. This
Right, we
nigga,
get on out of here.
that's hilarious.
I
man.
can see the path that's being laid here. So, all right.
No, I mean, because I would imagine that someone who is passionate enough about food to want to start a business around it
Sure.
would have a similar, y'all could have a more detailed discourse. And I could just, and I would, in that conversation, I would be the taste tester nigga. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all could go over all of the particulars.
We could all grow. Like, we can advance our palate collectively. Oh, this is the smoke. Oh, so that's the smoke. Paprika. You know?
This nigga like, I'm leaving with something.
Hey, nurture.
I'm leaving with
Let's
something.
nurture our palates.
That's funny.
Bring us along.
I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this at all.
It's just it's wins for everybody.
That's
hilarious,
funny.
man.
That's a good
Yeah.
time.
Oh shit.
I like this for you. Yeah.
Do you like this for me or do
And
you
he's
like this for you?
But I love this for me.
Oh,
love it for
collectively.
I love this for
Love
me.
it for me.
That's funny.
That's actually hilarious.
Oh shit.
I had a question. We can talk about it after this because it's not a part of this. I need to write it down because I'm going to forget.
Okay.
It's a part of this, but it's not a part of this.
Got you.
It's part of the regular pod topics.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right. So y'all ready for my grand finale here?
Yeah. What you
No,
yeah,
I'm
because you
not.
All right.
You
So
got-
all right. So I've been writing this shit down during the week. I had one of those when I was younger, I wanted to be a writer. I used to write short stories and books that I never finished, and I started a memoir about my unsuccessful quest to be a Major League Baseball player. I was like 200 pages in, but I never finished it.
That's damn near a whole book.
I know, right? I know. But it just wasn't, for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just I put it down. But lately, I don't know what it's been. We've had a couple of conversations about some stuff. I've been watching some really, really great shows. And then having ideas in conjunction with that. And I don't know if I'm in the mode now where I don't know what the medium I think I want to do it in. Whether it be like, do I want to shoot something? Do I want to be a writer of something? If I am a writer of something, is it going to be like a book? Is it going to be like a script? Is it gonna, like, what is it going to be, right? And something the other day, I was remembering the story of Ryan Coogler's wife buying him the Final Draft app or whatever. And I looked it up. I was like, let me look at that shit. Cause one of the things is like I don't really know how to format properly like a script or like a screenplay. But then I thought of that story and I was like, oh shit, like there's something that you could probably just put your ideas in and they could, help you like formulate it properly or whatever. So I looked at that shit and I haven't purchased it yet. Excuse me. But it's really not that bad. It's like $160 or something like that. It's not that maybe that's just the beginner. I don't know. But I'm like, it's not that bad. So then it got me thinking more. And I came up with 3 potential ideas, and I want to read out 3 of them for y'all. I think I know which one I want to kind of build out, but I want to get y'all feedback as well. Now, one is the one that I spoke to you about. Another one is this story that I started a few years ago after Michael Brown got killed in St. Louis. And another one is one I literally just thought of in the gym like a week ago, right?
Yeah.
So, because I had to write, we talk about writing shit down.
Yeah.
So, all right, so let's go from
That's a 3
the
subject.
order I told y'all.
I'm telling you, he was serious. He meant that.
What? All right, so this one is called Overthrown. Throne is spelled like a throne that you sit on. Okay, so just a couple of sentences for this one is, so the final police shooting that finally gets niggas on one accord for good this time. But this rendition is all analog. So it's no social media, no YouTubes, nothing really public, right? So it's all letters. Everything is in books, everything. We go back to newspapers, secret town hall meetings, meeting up in libraries, shit like that. And the reason for analog is because in real life, we always announce our plan via social media so the enemy can always stop us. We got to get back to extreme gatekeeping to starve them from our culture. And basically, like, the black rules are enforced by execution, and that's even amongst us. So let's say if they kill one of us, we kill one of them. But if we kill one of us, we kill them too. So there is no more black on black crime. You marry out, you get executed for that too. So kind of like taking everything.
Oh God, sorry.
So like, it's almost like we really taking everything back, but like with an iron fist, but like it's still love though. But that's kind of where, well, no, I'm not gonna get into it. Let me read the other ones first, and then y'all.
We can't comment on it. That's not what we're doing. We're not
Sure,
commenting.
go ahead.
Okay, great.
Go ahead.
So, you know about this, but I'll share it with you and y'all. I just finished a book. It is called Sky Full of Elephants. Heard of it?
Okay, yeah.
Not a big reader. I know.
So we're gonna eat and
It's
read.
a contradiction.
We're gonna eat and read.
Oh, okay. That's the trade-off.
Yeah.
That nigga ain't gonna be reading shit but them potatoes and them steaks and salmons.
Read the ingredients.
Right.
Oh, that's nice.
Look this one up. Okay, so there's a book. It is called Sky Full of Elephants. Don't ask me the author's name right now. It is escaping me. I already tried to think about it. I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I don't actually know how far this particular pod is gonna go. So I'm gonna keep that particular thought to myself. I'll tell you later. You know this. The book, what drew me to the book is one sentence. It is, they all killed themselves all at one time. It starts with all white people walking into a body of water and killing themselves. As the book builds, it is the idea of black and brown people now having to figure it out, right? And so as you're speaking about this, it reminds me almost of like a sequel to, right? Like, okay, like we've gotten everybody out the way, but now we have to become one as a people. Cause like, it's like, all right, we got the people we didn't want, the people who stole from us and, you know, took all of our ideas and made it their own. We got all of them out the way. Now it's us, but we have to be one for us, to us. In the book, there is a very small subset of people that didn't actually die. That's would be the connecting piece between, because there is this very small group of people. Fine. Us Black people, we still have to stay away from those people, which is the connecting piece of your story to this. And I, like, when you were speaking about it, oh my gosh, the idea of the book that I just finished, going from, they made it to Alabama to find people, like more people. And in this group of people that they found, they have an established king and an established queen. So they're building society back up, but just for themselves. And the only people that know about it are the people that know about it. And if you want to get out, you can't come back once you leave. Like, it is very much so like, this is our thing. We've built it. It's ours. You can come. We welcome you. But you can't come here on no bullshit.
Right.
We love on our people. We accept you. You cannot then abandon us. Mm-hmm. You cannot then share, spread. This is our thing. Sorry, I had to get that off. Whew. The pressure is building up. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, this is so good. For that particular story, I actually think you should read the book.
Okay. Any feedback on you or?
No, I'm okay. So how I process things, right, is I have to sit with it.
Okay.
Especially if it's something that to me is complex. To make sense of it. Once I get it, I got it.
Gotcha.
So to give feedback right now, I would just be pulling something just
okay. I got you.
To be a part.
I got you. Yeah. All right. Second one is this one I told you about, code switch. Code switching is no longer just a behavior. You literally change races based on your environment. It's completely your choice, but you can only switch 5 times in your original lifetime. Main characters are juxtaposed. Maybe one is affluent, privileged, one is from the trenches. Maybe have secondary characters from every race. Underlying theme, and the way I'm reading this, these are just notes that I was taking, so this is like just a general, idea, whatever. Underlying theme is everybody steals from Black people, but no one wants the complete Black experience. But Black people don't genuinely see their own value, which is why we code switch the most out of all the races, but disguise it as society designed it this way, so that's why we do it. The world is so full of code switchers that no one knows people's original form. And that's probably why you were saying Black Mirror in the beginning, or was that the idea that you were telling me about? Mm-hmm. But I remember us having this conversation like at the same time. Yeah, so that's, you look like you have feedback for that one too, even though we already talked about it.
It's interesting because.
And another thing.
Yeah. You mentioned processing. I process a lot on the end of things, but I also process during. And so I do have a lot of feedback, but I'll keep it to myself.
Okay. I actually got something for that.
Oh,
okay.
I actually got something for that. It resonated with me right away. From my acting background, I think what would be super dope is to see that developed as like a one act, where one individual plays all of those characteristics, and you see that person switch based on the scenarios that are coming about. That would be dope to watch that. I think that would be the most impactful version to the viewership, is to see exactly what code switching looks like, because people will be able to relate. And I did that yesterday. I did that last week. My sister does that. To really spin it on its head of the deep-rooted reasons as to why we feel like we have to code switch.
Now, I wonder if, how, because in my mind, I'm thinking of this as a script of like, as a 6 or 8 episode show, right? So I wonder if you know how like in some shows they do one show is oh no, that's the camera's good. That's just a monitor.
Okay.
So we good. Thank y'all though. Y'all on it.
At the same time.
Yeah, the red as long as the red light is on, we good.
Okay.
Yeah, so like 6 or 8 episode show. But like you know how sometimes they do one episode from each POV. So maybe like say for instance if there was one character who code switched to each other race, but their original form is still there's a black person or there's a white person, there's an Asian person, there's a Hispanic person, but you do one episode on why they switch to whatever it is that they switch to. I like your idea though of like just really focusing on like one person and yeah, I don't know. I'm at the. That's why I like this though, because I would have never thought of that.
It's kind of like that movie that was meant for kids, that animated movie that was all of the multiple personalities.
It wasn't multiple personalities. It was the different personalities. It's called Inside Out. It's my favorite movie.
But I think it is for a reason because people could resonate with the different inflictions, right?
Yeah, it's me. I'm people.
Yeah.
I never seen that movie. I heard it was really, really good.
You got to start with one.
Oh my gosh, you watched both of them?
I made the mistake of watching 2 first because 2 was introduced to me. I didn't know about 1.
Oh.
And I had to go back and watch 1. It's animated. I'm like,
I do not believe that movie was for children. I believe that movie
I don't
was
think none
for
of the animated
adults.
movies is only for kids now though. They all hit all the demographics.
Absolutely
For
an
real.
adult movie.
I think this movie was for adults to teach them how to help understand their children. That's what I believe. Anybody tell me that? But the way it was written and how it deep dives into like the things that a child goes through and like gets into their mind and like goes through like school age and friendships and my family, we're moving and we're going through all of this. I think it really could help parents understand my baby is very complex because my baby is a baby, but they're human and they're trying to figure out what am I feeling? And they have all of these conflicting feelings. And then in 2, the extra characters, I said,
Yeah.
it's literally my favorite movie.
I visualized people that I know in real life watching that movie. It was crazy. It was crazy to me, but like tying it back into this idea would really resonate for people that can identify with. Because I think to your idea, I think that you see a lot of projects that originated on the stage.
For sure.
Or it originated in a book.
Right.
And then it's developed into cinematic form.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it could all happen.
Yeah. Start with the one person that plays the multiple, and then it builds, and somebody wants to pick it up, and then it grows to the 8 episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to research and study on like how that would even be written.
My wheels already turning.
Mine
Because
are too.
and I only say that because like in the original idea, like my mind is thinking of writing dialogue up between people. But if it's a one person, how would I write for that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what
I'm looking at it from it being narrated.
Okay.
It's kind of like the narration would be directing what we're witnessing.
Oh, okay.
And that person would be doing the thing
Like
that,
physically just kind of portraying like what's going on.
just as an example, the narration is talking while he's walking into a boardroom and you see him switch into that corporate environment, and then when he leaves, that's just an example.
I got you.
Be a narration, Morgan Freeman with his voice.
Got you.
Something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's giving writer's room.
What's your wheels were turned into? What was?
I was picturing a writer's room. I was literally picturing a writer's room and like sitting at a table and like we're building out both pieces. We're building out the play where it's the one person and like somebody is narrating. And I almost envision it like in order for the audience to be able to capture the change, to be able to connect them to the change, especially for a person who's not familiar with code switching, because we all do it, black, white, purple. I think we do it more and it's more purposeful. But white people do it with us when they are trying to be relatable to us. They don't call it that, but they do it.
Hate it.
Right. So for it to be able to connect to the audience, maybe walking through a door. Like if you're on a stage having a door, that they kind of walk through the door and they're all of a sudden this other person.
Another.
To be able to make it, again, for a person who doesn't really know what code switching is, you need to have a connector. And something like that could be. Baby.
Cooking. She be cooking.
But see, my this nigga's crazy.
I'm never living this down.
In and out the kitchen.
That's crazy.
I was in the physical form, because as black people, I think we all understand the code switching from informal to formal. I'm thinking of it in terms of like the physical form of maybe safe to danger, where that would be a situation where maybe a non-black person would want to switch to a black person because they feel like their original form would put them in danger in that environment. But if I can look like them, I can be safe, but really not really, because it's just the environment. It's not necessarily what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Like if we were to go to the spot in, I always say black people know the differences within black people, but non-black people can't tell the difference. Yeah. Like I could tell that you guys are the educated blacks, the well-spoken blacks, but that's not supposed to be an insult.
No, I know.
But us being black, we could differentiate the YNs.
It's an energy.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we all, at the end of the day, we all black, but we know like, okay, I'm gonna go to this side of the street because these niggas is on bullshit. Sure. Even if they not on bullshit, but
you look like you're on bullshit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I think for people outside of us, they don't have that specific taste, that palate that we have. It's like the chef versus the nigga who just at the table eating. You know what I mean? So that's why I was thinking like in the physical form of like, say for instance, a black person would maybe want to code switch and become an Asian person when they go to the nail salon, because now I'm invited into the culture and the language, and you're not talking about how my back and cracking jokes verse off of my toes or my hair or some shit like that, or maybe even, and this is where maybe I would have to get in with, you know, white people, but maybe the white experience of wanting to turn into a black woman because of their style or because of their body, or they feel like they don't, maybe they're feeling like they don't measure up now that ass is popular, or now that full lips are popular. So instead of me cosplaying as that, let me just use one of my switches to be a black woman at a Hawks game.
They could never.
Or, you know, in Atlanta, right? Because maybe that will, because of my environment, if I turn to a black person right now, it'll be advantageous for me.
Question: does it have to be cross race?
As opposed to what?
The reason I'm asking is because when you first started talking in this particular part, I was thinking about Malibu's Most Wanted.
Traffic.
But when they were doing what were they doing? He was trying to teach them how to say something. God, what was it? Anthony Anderson? And he was trying to teach Tay Diggs how to say something, and like he wasn't saying it right. And he kept trying to like
Yeah, but like say it like this. What?
I
Jackson, you're
forget.
laughing because you know.
I know,
what
but
I'm
I
talking
forget.
about.
When anybody mentioned Malibu's off water, all I remember is traffic.
Looking for my chapstick.
Looking for my chapstick. Some. There goes a Ford Maverick.
It was something, bitch. It was something, bitch. And like Tay Diggs kept rehearsing it, but like he wasn't hitting it hard enough.
Yeah.
But it was that when you were speaking about it,
So
I
funny.
was envisioning.
B-Red.
Yes.
So funny, man.
But I'm envisioning even a black person. I think you and I might have talked about this at one point. And I'm not gonna go down this lane, but just like bring the conversation back up. In dating, right? Men talk about women wanting like a tough guy or a tough looking guy because in certain situations, like that guy looks like he can. So I'm imagining like a guy who's maybe he would be considered more of like a cornball, maybe.
Russell Wilson.
Essentially, right? But when he goes out, maybe he wants to look like a Future because Future has the persona that says, I'm not to be fucked with.
Right.
That in itself is a code switch.
Hell yeah.
Because you have to put on a different something. So I'm trying to figure out in your story, does it have to cross races or can it be within your own?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, even in my original idea, it don't got to be cross races. It could be within your race. I think you could even cross if you want to cross genders.
Sure.
Because that's always a thing of what is it? We'll never know what it's really like.
On the other side.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But in this fictitious imagination can take you anywhere, now maybe you can see what it's like. You know what I mean? Because I think we all have those situations where you feel, man, I say it all the time, man, if only I had a vagina, or if I had some titties and some ass, I could, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be easier. You know what I'm saying? And that may not be true, but because I'll never know, it's something that you can always say.
But
Or like how women can be like, man, like men got it so easy, everything is just designed for y'all, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, if you know what I'm saying?
You also mentioned being a fuck nigga. This nigga wanted to be a fuck nigga so bad at one point.
Listen,
Well, that's what you was after.
Man.
yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. No,
Yeah.
but you know what? I never genuinely,
Sure.
but aesthetically,
Yeah.
you know, persona wise.
But you said it with such a convicted, like,
yeah, because I gotta be in character. You know, method
Was
acting,
going
nigga.
after it.
Shit,
wanted to
nigga.
say
I ain't
sensational.
shit.
I ain't shit. It's just,
I ain't shit. So come on over.
Proclaim.
You know what I mean? Love me.
and that's it.
You already
Cause this nigga, he ain't none of that. Not even close.
you wanted to
I
live
used
that
to-
life.
Yo, I used to hate when my female friends would like be like, "Oh no, Jackson, he's such a good guy. He's a great guy." No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Tell the hoes.
Show you.
Yeah, tell the bitches. I
And he
ain't
couldn't
shit.
show anybody that because he is who he is.
I
He's a
ain't
good
shit.
guy.
I ain't shit. I ain't.
Yeah, it don't work, man. It don't work. You know, it's okay. It's okay to be a good guy. You know?
I don't know who y'all talking about. I ain't.
Cause you're not him. You ain't shit.
Oh man. All right. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So this one is the one I really want to go into.
Okay.
We done got all hyped about the first two, and then you just go.
I'm just saying.
Well, this is the one.
This is the one I had the most notes on, and this is the one I just thought of like randomly too. This one is called Nostalgia, and this one is. Thank you. Once and for all, we're going to settle it. Who truly was the best generation? And then I have all the generations listed out from basically from the 20th century, from 1901 all the way up to 2039, because that would be the generation that's about to come.
Okay. You got beta?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said probably would need a man and a woman from each generation. The age, I don't know yet. That's left up to whatever. I said what year, and this is important. I would need help with this. What year should it be set in? And then I say, so it's going to be a Hunger Games style of battle royale between the generations or the decades, based on personal / general nostalgic childhood memories. For example, for the 90s, the good things, clothes, music, sitcoms, cinema, playing outside, house phones, pre-internet. 90s, bad things. All I could come up with was gang violence and crack. And that could be the 80s. But no, I'm saying, but the effects were like kind of like the kids of the 90s. I got to come up with more negative nostalgia from the 90s because I honestly couldn't think of much. I like, not even being biased, I honestly couldn't think of much. Next thing, for every, and this kind of gets into the plot. So for every positive core memory from the decade, you also have to tackle a negative characteristic or stigma of that decade or that generation. So for example, something as simple as it's popular now that women would be like, men used to go to war, right? Okay. So now we go back to the 50s where men provided for everything. We had the say in everything, but women didn't have to necessarily, and obviously this is, black women always work, but women didn't have to really work. They just took care of the kids. You think that they live life on easy mode, but maybe the bad parts about it, yeah, the men go to war, but sometimes your man don't come back. Sometimes he get killed. Sometimes the old adage of he got another family, he cheating on you, he beating on you. You don't have no bank account, you don't have no credit card, you can't own nothing. But the crux of it is, but we drop the people, say from the 90s into the 50s, and you drop the people in the 50s, say into the 2000s, and you have to experience their good nostalgia, but you also have to experience their terrible nostalgia of that decade, and see. So now we could really see like who truly had the best decade or who was the best generation.
Not only though are they realizing or experiencing the good and the bad, they're realizing and maybe this is an ask more than a thought, but I'll ask it. Are they experiencing the other decade with the mind from their original decade?
So this is I thought this, but I didn't write this down. I did write it down. I was trying to figure out how to, and that, I think that goes into like, what is this going to be? What era is it set in originally? Excuse me. But I'm thinking maybe the pair up of the man and the woman would be like, maybe it would be parent and child. Okay. To where if my mom was born in 64, right? So maybe she lives through my childhood nostalgia in the 90s with her 60s brain. And I, as a 90s kid and 90s brain, live in the 60s. That's what I was thinking. I mean, I'm not married to it. I was trying to figure out like how do we do the actual pairings if we're gonna, kind of just liken it to like Hunger Games style of like this district fights for such and such. What was you gonna say?
Well, so I was wondering to the Hunger Games point. What is the battle aspect of it?
I don't think I got there yet.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's what I wanted to catch up on.
Yeah, I don't think I got there yet. Like, even in terms of, I don't think it would necessarily be physical battle. I think this would kind of fall under more like psychological,
like survival,
kind of thing. But I also don't know what the prize is either for it. Like, I think I have like a pretty decent conflict or where the conflict could happen, but I don't really know exactly what their fighting for other than bragging rights.
Okay.
So I have to figure that out.
Are they going to the other decades with just their psychological, or are they also equipped with their technology?
Or lack thereof.
Or whatever
I
their
I
technology
think
was.
wherever you're going,
Mhm.
you have to live how they live.
But you got your psychological.
You may have you have your like say like I have the knowledge that iPhone will exist, but I don't have one because I'm in 1964.
But whatever you had in the 90s, your way of living, taking that to the 60s.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think the setting would be so futuristic that the technology now is you can create whatever setting it is. It's like you punch it up in a computer, kind of like the Sony sound stage now.
Okay.
A lot of these films that look like they're in Alaska and stuff, they're really in Arizona filming this project. They can dial up whatever they want to be the backdrop. So I think the setting could be so far futuristic that, and you can just create what you want that to look like. And we're so powerful at this point, we can create these Hunger Game type scenarios, and we can bring in these different generations to entertain you, essentially. Whoever's putting this on.
Would that be too close to like a Squid Game though, where it's like the quintessential like billionaire, powerful people got so much money that they just puppeteering like these other people, or
Squid Game or the Truman Show, where it's another simulation.
Yeah, where it's like a I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm just asking like, because you know how they say like a lot of people not coming up with like original ideas. I'm just thinking of a way where that wouldn't be like a critique.
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I would wonder, to the question I asked before, is what's gonna be the. I think that's what will drive everything home, is when you get to the point to where you can hash out what is the actual competition.
Like what's the end game? Like what's the
What would
Are they gonna fight? Like are they gonna fight?
I don't think it would. I don't necessarily think it would be a fight amongst each other. That's what I'm saying. Like it's because you know how you have those. Oh man, like I mean, we just did it. Like the '90s was like hands down the best, and then somebody else was like, nah, y'all crazy. Like the '70s was the best, or no, like the. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know exactly what it would be outside of that. That's something I have to come up with to like really raise the stakes on it.
Yeah, it's very interesting because I'm just imagining someone from the 70s teleporting to the early 2000s and vice versa, and just seeing them go outside on a Monday.
Yeah.
And let me see how you look when you come back at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just that idea is very interesting.
I wonder what it could look like too if because the grass is always greener, right? And so what I was envisioning as you were speaking through it is like a person, let's just say a person from today, right? We in 2025, and the woman who has she's a single mother, and she's thinking, this man done left me. I miss women, you know, would go off to war and like, you know, I had their paycheck and like they were providing for me and like all I had to do was this. What if that were the thing that then took her back?
Like that's almost like like if we're relating it to Squid Game, that's almost like finding the invitation. Like if you say any of these bullshit catchphrases,
Hey,
that's the thing.
That's the trigger.
that's a concept.
To go back into the shit that you really fucking want.
And
that
the
you say that you want.
the prize
that's a concept.
is you get to choose which life.
Maybe the prize is because I don't. Cause see, I was gonna say maybe the prize, but I was gonna put air quotes. Maybe the prize is, nah, you just live there now.
See that, but that to me, that's not enticing enough.
enticing is letting me see which one really is better.
Okay.
That to me feels like, and then I have a choice to come back. Yeah. That would entice me to go figure it out. Let me go see. And then at the end, you have a choice. Do I come back to 2025? I still have my brain, so I know all of the experiences that I've had here. I remember what it was like there. Now I'm living here in 1950 or whatever. I have a choice. Do I stay in 1950 with the husband who's off at war? I get his paycheck. I got his little nappy head babies and the house. You know what I'm saying? But buddy gone. Whether he comes back from war or not, this is what I said I thought I wanted. I've experienced it. Or do I go back to being a single mother who's living in 2025? I got all the technology. I have all the freedoms. I have the bank account in my name. And I have, whatever. I have all my rights. I can vote. I get to choose. Is the grass truly greener?
Or maybe it's even like I like that you get to choose, but maybe you realize like they both kind of suck.
And that's
so choose your suck.
It's eye-opening.
That's
Sure suck.
but that would drive
Oh,
home
man.
the idea of the grass is not greener.
Ain't no grass
What
green.
you water is what's going to be best. Both of them are terrible. You get out of this what you pour into it. And it's almost like that's the awareness that kind of comes from this experience. I don't know. I kind of like it.
It's interesting for sure. It's so many, I added additives.
Yeah, for sure.
You can put on that.
Yeah.
And
So many possibilities.
do so many.
I really
different
like
things with
I really love the idea of the phrases is like the trigger that sends you to a different dimension though.
it. Like as soon as you say it, the portal open up. And, like,
The
yeah,
90s was the best decade. You're gone.
out of here.
Yeah, that's it. And honestly, the concept of this being a simulation, there's somebody watching this. There's somebody who hears these catchphrases, and when you say it, they determine where you, because the 90s was good, but it was different depending on where you were. California 90s,
Rough.
much different than the New York 90s. Much different than a Texas 90s.
Yeah.
Right? Whoever's game this is, they determine where exactly you get to go during that time frame.
That also reminds me of Escape Room.
There's a new escape room out. It's an Asian version. It's interesting.
Really?
It's called like Alice in Wonderland, I think.
Escape Room. Oh.
That's how they're saying it.
Jackson code switches.
Yeah.
He enjoys to become Asian. I don't know what this.
Escape Room. That's what it's called? All right, my bad.
They went to Amsterdam, and that was. I mean,
That's what you did.
he becomes one with the people.
Oh, yeah, we went to London. Hello, bro. Hello, governor. And then we went to Italy. Mario. Linguini.
You wasn't calling people
Linguini is
Mario out there,
crazy.
was you?
Lasagna. What?
You was calling people Mario out there.
No, I wasn't doing it to people.
Luigi?
It was just my own personal
Like, who is this
ignorant humor. That's
But
all.
he rode the wave for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
came back with that.
Oh,
I-
shit.
Went there with it. Yeah.
You
This was a
ready
setup.
to
Oh, yeah.
ingratiate yourself with people.
Yeah. He had the language setting placed.
Yo, that's super funny. Nah, yeah, I like that though, man.
Don't matter.
You said futuristic setting, just so you could kind of, I guess, have the tech to make all of these things happen.
What's crazy is in a situation like that with the technology, and none of these other decades beating this. Not in that aspect.
This one, yeah.
Not really
As
though,
far as it depends on how you.
because
It
yeah,
is.
because
It
the
does.
the way we going, nigga, this shit about to turn into Terminator 2.
The way we're going, I'm not going to be able to have a bank account in my name. I'm not going to be able to buy a house. I am going to have a man that's going to have to go off to war.
It's gonna be a chip in your body
But-
at some point.
imagine
Golly, that's so depressing.
the people who were. Imagine when the cartoon The Jetsons came out. Wasn't that like the 50s? That had to be mind blowing for the people that were watching that. And especially if it was presented to them like this is the future. This is where we're headed. So the stuff that we're talking about is about to be the Terminator or about to have a chip in your back. And that's what it felt like for them when they saw the Jetsons. Oh, moving
Even-
floors?
Yeah.
Talking robot?
Yeah.
A microwave?
Yeah.
Even for us though, with the self-driving cars, when they started talking about that, I was like, no goddamn way. Don't look at us.
Right.
We got a Waymo.
Have you ridden in one?
That shit freaked
Fuck
me
no.
out. I can't ride
You
it.
had, I had
no.
neither. And they're
I
here.
don't trust. I know
Yeah.
I'm a dinosaur because I don't trust that. Some of the tech shit I don't trust.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. That as much as I love roller coasters, the concept of getting in a car and it driving itself is wild to me.
The closest thing I can get to a self-driving anything is for them to deliver my food, the robot little thingy, to deliver the
I've
food.
seen that. I've seen
That's
that.
pretty cool. That's actually, I was like, And it just stood there until I was, ready to
Yeah.
get close enough. And then, we did our thing. And
Yeah. That's cool.
I had I think I was in the gym again. I had another idea that was very, very just one thought and kind of forgot about it. But it was something called and I really got nowhere. I didn't even write nothing down. But it was like, I guess like the general idea was kind of like a dream killers. And it would have something to do with like just people who shoot down your ideas. Like they need to be punished some way, somehow. I don't know, like,
Dream
but
killers.
but like real life, like people who you tell somebody like what you want to do when you grow up, or you have a dream of achieving this, or making this much money, or living here, and people just have a way of minimizing that, even sometimes if they don't mean to.
Just stuck
But
in their
nothing
ways.
ever happens to them for that, and it should. For trying to like,
Especially if it actually killed your dream.
yeah, you know what it was? I was listening to the I think it was Tony Baker and Kev on Stage, and they do a pod where they do like actors like top 5 movies, and they was talking about, this episode was a Will Smith episode,
Yeah.
and they was talking about Pursuit of Happiness, and the scene where I guess the character Jaden's character wanted to grow up and do something, and Will Smith's character told him like, it might have been like basketball, like, man, you ain't about to be no basketball player with you. And then he circled back and was like, don't ever let nobody like tell you that you can't do something, like not even me. And I think that's what sparked like that idea, because then I took it further to like, well, if you shouldn't do that, something should happen to those people who try to like, just maybe because their situation isn't where, maybe because they're not living out their dream, they want to kind of like tell other people like it's not even worth trying to do that. But I was just spitballing with that. I didn't really have no legs with it though.
Yeah.
it's interesting because when I had my thoughts of becoming a doula and being a life coach in 2016, there were 2 people in my life who said, "You? No." And I
Because you
took
ain't had no
that.
kids?
No,
Or-
it was because of where I was mentally and emotionally.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't began therapy. Like I hadn't began the work. I was still very deeply grieving my sister. I wasn't in a good space really anywhere. Truly, I had just moved here not too long ago, and they took who I was at that moment and pretty much was like, "Nah, don't see it for you. Hang it up."
Hang it up.
And in the moment, like I felt a way about it, but I internalized it. Like I really took that as, you know what, they right.
Yeah.
I would be terrible at that. I would never. And looking back on it, it sucks because it's like we don't give one another the benefit of like being able to change, or like
yeah, I could see you, you know what I'm saying, doing that maybe one day, or like, what steps are you going to take to try to do that? Because in something like being a life coach, like, I don't know that I would have been a great one then, but like there were always steps that I could have taken, like therapy and like getting coached myself, and like, you know, things that I could have done to make that happen. But nobody said that to me. Nobody was like, maybe, but like, what would you do to get there, and help encourage me to maybe put me on the path or help me get on the path. It was just like, nah, not for you. And to your point, you know, I'm glad nothing did happen to them, but like nothing happened to them. And now here I am kind of doing both. And like, you know, they still live their black ass lives. You know, we all good.
Holly and Jolly.
I was discouraged. And I, like I said, I took that in and I believed it. And we are just out here happy.
Yeah.
Nothing happened to them.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's well, people when they give their input, like we all see life through our own lens.
Oh, absolutely.
What our perspective is, and what you felt a life coach is doesn't have to align with what they feel a life coach is.
Yeah.
And wherever space you were in at the time could very well have been very impactful for the lives of the people that would have been your target audience at the time.
Yep.
But the people that are speaking to you, they can't see things that way. And unfortunately, those who have that level of access to our psyche, whether they realize it or not, their words are so impactful. And it can shut you down and really rewire your mind into believing exactly what they said. But thankfully, you had the wherewithal.
And interestingly enough, I've unofficially coached both of them.
Have you? You probably were already doing it at the time, just didn't realize it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. What are some shows, I guess, or movies that you guys feel like was really, really well written, and like why?
Oh man, for me off top is How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay.
That just the inside look to what that life could be. I imagine it's sensationalized, but is it?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
In certain markets, you know, and a close second to that for me is going to be Scandal.
That I've never watched Scandal before.
Yeah,
I never watched Scandal.
Cut the cameras. Let's get out of here.
I watched How to Get Away with Murder, but I never watched
And
Scandal.
the fact that you watched that one first when it literally, anyway.
That's interesting. That was what, 2015?
For me,
Scandal?
for the fifth time, it was 2025. I've watched Scandal 5 times.
Oh,
From beginning to end.
come on now.
How many seasons is it?
7?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can watch that now
Yeah.
and be fully engaged.
Okay.
And feel like it's real life, because I'm still waiting for Olivia Pope to come fix all of this.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I like projects that give me a pull back the curtain.
Okay.
I like that, and that's, you can't tell me that some of those things aren't, you know, influenced by actual events
Yeah.
in DC, like the inner workings of these leaders and politicians and people who need to get a leg up. All of a sudden, that person got sick. All of a sudden, somebody went off into the Hamptons and never came back. You know, stuff like that. You can't tell me that's not actually going on. You saw that with the chef for the Obamas. Went out in the lake and never saw him again, or something like that, or they popped up somewhere else. Yeah, that is a project that I think, not just the writing but the acting.
Oh, for sure. Shonda, did you watch The Residence?
I didn't see The Residence.
Watch it.
Something changed for me after 2015.
Was that the black lady who the bird watcher?
Yeah.
I never actually saw the end of it. That's like a really good, like a whodunit.
Watch it.
Yeah.
But it's Shonda Rhimes.
Oh, okay, I
The
didn't.
same writer
Okay.
of
She's
Scandal
bad.
and
Oh, okay.
She's bad.
Watch The Residence.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah, I used to be so deep into series and TV shows, and something changed, man. It's hard for me to sit and watch
That's
now.
fair.
Yeah.
See, I never got really into the network shows, like on television. And it's not like it's anything against like the networks. I don't know, like the shows that I do watch were always on like a Netflix or like a Stars app or HBO. Like I really love HBO's series.
Original series.
Yeah, and I like a lot of the Netflix stuff that I stumble across. It was an HBO show called Task that just ended a series that I thought was really good.
Oh, I got another one, but y'all go ahead.
What's the other one?
I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna throw it in on the end.
I really, really, really loved Black Rabbit on Netflix. With I fuck with Jason Bateman so much, man. I love that dude, man.
Oh, do we know each other now?
I just think he's so like people really be sleeping on him because he. And I think it has something to do with comedic actors. Like they really got crazy range.
I'm a firm believer. Stand-up comedians, men and women, are the best actors.
Yeah,
That's what they do for a living.
Yeah.
Tell stories and emulate
right,
their stories.
right.
To your point.
And but yeah, that Black Rabbit, man, that shit was just it was him and Jude Law were like the two like leading men, I guess.
Jude Law's dope too.
Yeah, he is. It was just but the writing, the way that they wrote it, they kind of did like the whole take one character, show you the ending first, or show you like the conflict first, but kind of cliffhang it, and then they did like the POV of like this is what happened from his perspective, this is what happened from their perspective, this is what happened from their perspective, and that's kind of how they went down like the episodes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just thought it was really good. It was really they touched on a lot of like real life addictions and habits and what you'll do for money or to pay your debts, and just like the underworld of the restaurateur business, really.
Wow. That's
it was
a different
it was
direction.
dope though. I thought it was really good. What you got over there? I see you thinking.
So many.
It really is. Yeah, it really is.
I still got my one.
Throw your one out there real quick.
You want me to do that?
I got another one if you want to buy some time.
Yeah.
I'm watching. What do we just? We just finished. Because you finished it too. The Elaine dance, nigga. While I'm bullshitting, nigga, Seinfeld has
Slip that in
amazing.
there
Right?
real
No, for sure.
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Seinfeld. Seinfeld is my favorite. I'm biased. That's my favorite show of all time.
All time.
Of all time, I know. Even if I'm black, I know. But still,
I just in general. All
of all time. But
Have you ever watched Seinfeld?
I've watched Seinfeld.
part
From top
of
to
it,
bottom?
No, I can't say top to bottom.
it's just the way that they,
So witty.
like the way that their sarcasm is, the way that they write their jokes into everyday conversation, and I mean, it's a sitcom, so it's situational comedy, but the way that they tie all four characters in and they weave it into like a perfect ending, like every episode is just
Okay.
it
Maybe I
really
hadn't
is
viewed it
immaculate,
from
bro. And
that
like
point.
they make things that, I mean, it's Larry David, so they make things that really aren't supposed to be funny. Funny.
Yeah.
That you see it in real life, but you don't really. You just kind of like, look at this guy, and keep it moving. But they like make it a thing. It was a Curb Your Enthusiasm, because I think Curb Your Enthusiasm is like Seinfeld rated R, right? And
Such a good show.
I just saw a clip where Larry and his homie was standing in line at a buffet, and it was a guy in front of them, and it was a woman who wasn't in line, but she faked like she knew the guy in front of him so that she could get in line.
Yeah.
And in real life that happens, but you would never really say anything because you would just assume that these two people know each other. And he like they do this thing where like they give everything a name, and he was like, "Hey, excuse me, you just chatting cut."
Okay.
And she was like, what? And he, he was like, you just did a chatting cut. She's like, what are you talking about? He was like, you were outside the line. I'm paraphrasing, but this is how he thought. You were outside the line. You fake like you knew this guy with some gibberish general conversation, and then you ease your way into the line in front of us so you could get food faster than all of us. You chatting cut.
Chatting cut is so.
And he was like, I bet this guy doesn't even really know you. And then she was like, no, he knows me. We go back from. And the dude was like, actually, I really don't remember you. I was just being polite.
Right.
And it was just little shit like that where like they take a very small moment of life that definitely has happened, because that's what makes it funny is the fact that we could all relate to it. But the way that they write and just intertwine like the jokes into it is fucking genius, bro. Like, and a lot of people like dismiss Seinfeld because of the whiteness of it, and it's just like, man, all them white niggas, man, that shit ain't funny. But if you really watch it, and I think if you really are like, especially because you're an actor and just in the industry, right? If you watch it with that eye, I think you'll have a way more appreciation for it too, because it's just like, how do y'all come up with this shit, bro? Like,
yeah, I like. Just when we say the greatest of all time.
I didn't say I said it's my favorite.
Oh, you said it's your favorite.
I didn't necessarily say it's the greatest show of all time.
Oh, I thought
it's my favorite show of all time.
I guess that's what I heard. When you said if it's your favorite.
I got you.
You said maybe you said it's your favorite of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I heard greatest. That
nigga was blown away. That nigga said, wait.
Really?
Wait a minute.
I was like, this need to be a pod. Cause I would go The Office.
Nigga,
I can
that's
see
right
it.
up Seinfeld alley.
I mean, it's moving Seinfeld out the way.
Are you saying that that's one of your favorites, or are you saying that that's just the greatest show?
Yeah, I would take it over Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Was that your additional?
No. My additional for this is more movies. Or no, it was TV shows. Was Ozark.
Ozark is
was
fire.
good as shit.
Boy, I was
Ozark is fire.
10 toes
Boy.
deep.
That's Bateman again. Like,
That's what, when you said that.
oh,
you were
okay.
like, do we know each other?
Ozark was so good.
Yeah, man. I wanted them to do another one. Like, Like, y'all could keep going. It was
Ozark was so good.
too good. Everything. Now, I watched that from a production point of view. Like, the grayscale that they purposely shot it in. Did you think something was wrong with your TV when you was watching, trying to turn up the backlight?
I did.
Do you know they did it on purpose?
No.
They purposely shot it in a grayscale tint for added effect.
For the first couple episodes, I was annoyed because I was like,
You can't see.
I can't adjust this. I tried.
what was the reason? Did they
just added effect? It was an idea. I didn't do really in-depth research on it, but it was on purpose.
Yeah, right. Okay, got you.
It just made everything feel like more gritty. It just added an effect to everything that they were doing, because it wasn't that it was shot in the past. It was up to date, but it felt like it was throwback because of the way that they shot it, and so many pivots. So many revelations. First of all, the dude that was the kingpin was the chump dude in the when it first you watched it.
I haven't finished it though.
Ozark?
I haven't.
Really?
I have not.
But you know how it started.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was just the finance guy.
Yeah. Right.
For him to go from that.
Right.
It's a head brother.
Hey, that show, I wanted more.
That show was good.
Yeah.
All her fault.
So,
I
yeah.
hadn't watched that yet.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah, somebody has encouraged me to
All
watch
her
that.
fault.
It's
The
good.
Beast in Me is pretty good too. I still got to finish that.
One of my homegirls was actually like, this should actually be called All His Fault. And I don't know why yet, because I hadn't.
Because
Yeah.
it should. Because it should.
Let me tell you what. And I'm about to. My bad. But what made me stick to that show is how it started, and then when it went to a black screen, but just the text of all her fault. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Because you believe that shit.
No. At that point, I really was laughing because I was just like, damn, they just blame this shit on her. Like,
It's just her.
damn.
I stuck with it because
I was like, oh shit.
it was one of those stories that, like, every episode you were like, nah, she did it. Nah, he did it.
Yeah.
Nah, she did it too. They did it together.
Everybody
did it.
The who done it formula always works.
It works
man.
for me because
That shit always works.
I'm immediately turning into the detective on First 48. Every time. I'm trying to figure this shit out right now.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of having different types of viewership.
Mm-hmm.
You have those people who they figuring it out right now.
I actually took out pen and paper and took a couple notes because I was like, I needed the pins with the string to attach
The FBI bulletin board.
because
shit.
I was so I just was like, it was incredible writing.
Yeah,
Incredible. It was good.
and then you have
Sorry.
us
Yeah.
who don't want to be anywhere near y'all
Oh.
while we're watching this production because I want to see what's gonna. If you could just.
Oh no.
He said,
He said, now's not the time to rabbit hole. Not right now.
this is actually happening right now, and I can't focus now in between episodes. If you want to,
That's funny, yo.
So, yeah, you're right.
I can appreciate how different people are entertained by the production, though. That just shows your greatness
yeah.
as a whole.
It's a lot of shows I still gotta watch. I still gotta finish Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I didn't.
I tried to love that.
I never finished The Wire.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
I never watched The Sopranos. Like some of the old classics that people rave about. I never got into them.
Y'all ready for my list? Because I got a list.
List of what? Shows?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I've needed
Run
to
it.
process through this.
Go ahead.
You know one of them, and I've already mentioned it on this pod today. The Truman Show.
Okay.
Did you watch The Truman Show?
I did see. That's Jim Carrey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I did see.
I gotta rewatch it
Truman Show.
now that I got that other piece of information off the pod.
So I've been saying for years, I watched this movie in high school during class. Like it was a project we were doing. And I've been saying since then that we are.
Yeah.
That's the life we're living. Okay, so that's one of them. Interview
This list is just funny.
Interview with the Vampire, the show. So the movie came out in like 1994.
That's Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise.
No.
I thought that was Eddie Murphy.
That's Vampire in Brooklyn.
Was it?
I thought that was nigga shit.
Wasn't that Eddie Murphy, dog?
Oh shit.
I thought that was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
No.
Who was in that?
I don't know actors and actresses.
That ain't Tom Cruise? I'm pretty sure that's Tom Cruise and
Oh,
Brad
the
Pitt.
movie?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, you said this. Okay, never mind.
I'm talking about the recent series.
Okay.
It is really, really, really great writing. It is really great acting, but I cried.
Oh.
It's literally around, and I do not want this to deter y'all because the story is still really good. But it is a love story around, it's like a love triangle with 3 gay men. But they're vampires.
And they're vampires.
They're vampires. And so for me, it's...
You know, vampires are probably inherently gay, though. Their
People
their
have said
finishing move is kissing you and biting you on the neck.
People have said that.
Bye.
I'm just
Because they
saying.
also kiss and bite opposite sex.
Yeah, but really the big vampires is all dudes. We still good on this one.
So are they pansexual then?
I don't know.
Okay.
Pansexual.
So
All right, wouldn't you be pansexual since you cook a lot?
okay. All right. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow.
Slapper. That's what that was.
Reasonable Doubt is another one. I don't know if either one of y'all watched it.
If Jay-Z album?
What the fuck? No. It's a show.
What is reason? I've never seen that.
It's a show. You guys suck. You haven't seen it. Okay.
My bad.
Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
Wow, we're back.
And okay,
In the original one?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Did y'all watch Forever?
That was fire. Forever was fire.
Did you watch
And
Forever on Netflix?
I didn't watch it probably for like a couple of weeks because I thought it was just going to be like,
Sloppy love story.
yeah.
And it is. But also, it's good because, well, it's really just good. One of my favorite pieces of it was the writing around the parenting.
Yeah.
So we see so many shows that like there's just bad parenting, especially black parents. It's a black ass movie or show, right?
Forever.
But the parents, the way they navigated, they fell short of navigating these children. They always rebounded. They apologized. They led. They directed. They loved. They celebrated as black parents. The mom of the show, she was like trying to deter her son from dating until she learned that he was dating a black girl, and she was like, "Hey, now."
Because wasn't he like originally like in the White Chicks?
It was like it was like the school he went to because he went.
Yeah, because they was like affluent.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. But the fact that he was dating a black girl, was interested in a black girl, she was like, "Oh, like I can get behind this."
Okay.
But still was very like just the parenting was just it was impeccable.
Yeah,
It was
I liked
beautiful.
I think we had talked about this before, but I liked the parent. I like the vibe or the energy in the parents' dynamic because it showed it really showed like the father like really leading the household
Absolutely.
like sternly but still with like
love.
love and respect though. And and Wood Harris played the father, so you know he killed it.
That's my guy, man. I love me some Will Harris.
Yeah, he like his acting is so like
It's just bomb.
you feel like he really is like that.
Yeah.
That's
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's Remember the Titans.
yeah.
Okay.
Strong's high. Yeah, Julius. He got range too. He was
Range.
because he was the bad guy in
Interesting.
Above the Rim.
Yeah.
He fought. He was in pay. He was fucking ace and paid in full.
Yeah.
He was the vocal coach or like the somebody in the New Edition movie.
Was he?
Like he was there.
The BET one. Was he in that?
Yeah.
I know he was a trainer in Creed.
Yeah. He was a
Yeah.
trainer in Creed.
His career is interesting.
He like to me, he's like a B-list Hall of Famer. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad like he's like, but when you think of him, you don't think of A-list, but when you really dive into like what he do and like how he do it, it's like he's almost like I feel that same way about Don Cheadle.
Okay.
Where like he don't
Don
jump
Cheadle
off
bad,
the
man.
list like A-list, but if you just watch him, like he Hall of Fame like level.
I think to your point about Wood Harris is when you say B-list Hall of Fame is that if you know him, Wood Harris.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that
yeah,
type
yeah.
of reaction.
Yeah.
If you know him though.
Exactly.
Like with me, I had to say you talking about.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But yeah, like now that I know who you're talking about, it's oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I would be interested to talk to him like a regular conversation like, because of his career. I can't put a finger on.
Who he really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has a very list of characters
Yeah.
that he's played over the years.
Yeah.
All
sure.
good though.
For sure. For sure.
I have 3 more. This wasn't
Run
supposed
it.
to be this long, but Grey's Anatomy,
Okay.
I've never watched that either.
We know that's
crazy.
Shonda and them.
absolutely. House,
House.
Never watched
That's the
that.
doctor, right?
I heard that was good though. Too.
and then I have a.
I know. Wait. I know the show. I think.
What?
What's the nigga with the OCD?
God, that's such.
What's that
that
nigga?
was not on my list, but yes. Talking about Monk.
Monk? Oh.
That's another comfort show of mine.
Yeah. I
It's
didn't-
so
I didn't
good.
get a chance to get
Oh,
into Monk,
shit.
but I know.
It's not too late, but anyway. So I have a show and a particular episode. Insecure.
Ah.
We all watch Insecure.
What season?
What?
Did you watch Insecure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to do fucking
Oh, that's right.
reviews
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit
yeah.
of it.
Okay.
I love Hate Insecure.
Okay.
So the episode that was like still to this day probably of all time TV for me, best shot, perfectly written, was the Blue and Red episode where her and Lawrence finally came together, had that dinner went out. They ran into an ex that she had been fucking on. And there was this red and blue scene where she had on red and she was standing in front of the blue lights. He had on blue and he was standing in front of the red light.